Hello and OMG, welcome back to my channel where today I have another lash review for you all. We are going to try this one more time with the 99-cent store using a different set of lashes that are a cosmetics brand I've never heard of. They're not Ioni. If you are unfamiliar with Ioni, Ioni Cosmetics is found at the 99-cent store and they're one of the best lashes out there. In my previous video, I reviewed this no-name brand that was just, oh my God, it was a lot. Watch that video if you want to have a fun time watching a lash review. And today I have something different. So I want to see if these lashes kind of make up for the last video. So let's go ahead and dive on in and see what's in store for us with these lashes. Now, I know I said in my previous video that my next video was going to be an update on my bunny Kichi. He is asleep right now. He sleeps during the daytime, so I didn't want to film a video where I wake him up and I bother him. He is a senior bunny, so his sleep is very important for him. So the next video I film will be of me sitting down talking about what Kichi has been through. He has been through a lot. He's been through a lot since we've adopted him, and nothing that's our fault. It's just, he's a clumsy bunny. I've learned that he's very sensitive and he can get sick very easily as compared to my other bunnies. So I want to give an update on how he's become acquainted here in the home and how well he is doing with one of my other bunnies. And I just want to go ahead and give an update and show you all how he's doing. But he's asleep right now. I'm gonna let him have his beauty sleep, even though he's a guy bunny. But yeah, so that'll be the video following after this. And I wanted to go ahead and get this lash review up because if these lashes are up to par with our standards, then they could be lashes that you wear for Halloween or for the holidays. So let's go ahead and get on into it. There is this brand I found at the 99-cent store called Uncommon Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. There is kind of a glare from my camera. Very iridescent packaging. In person, it is not as iridescent as this. It's just the light is hitting the packaging, so it's making it look super iridescent. But at the very top, it says Uncommon Cosmetics. It says these are 3D lashes that are easy to apply, reusable, lightweight, and there is lash glue included. We all know that kind of when lash glue is included in these type of lashes, it's no good. But let me go ahead and read you the back of what this packaging says. This is in the style Sassy. So this is what they look like in the packaging. It says, when you want to take your makeup to the next level, nothing does the trick like false lashes. Uncommon Cosmetics Sassy 3D Lashes is the perfect way to finish off any look. So basically there's instructions if you've never applied lashes before on your eyes on the back of this packaging. Y'all are not new to the game here, so we don't need to go over this. So I found two styles. I found Sassy and I found Bombshell. These are two completely different styles, as you can see. This one is more on the natural side. This one is more on the bushy side. What I like about already so far is that the packaging looks like it may be able to be reusable. In the previous video of 99-cent store lashes, the packaging was unreusable because basically once you open the lashes, you have nothing to store the lashes in. This looks like you can just undo this part, store your lashes back in here when you're done. So I like that already. The packaging is very cheap. There's nothing special about it. Just, you know, paper, cardboard. That's all it is, just plastic. The only thing that is a little concerning to me is these lashes are huge, but I'm thinking we might be able to trim them down and manipulate them. And I really like that you get two styles. So basically these are going to be by far the cheapest lashes I have ever reviewed in terms of price on my channel because you get two for the price of 99 cents. So let's go ahead and unbox the style Sassy. And I am sorry for the paper background noise. Just bear with me. So this is what Sassy looks like. It's just like a natural looking lash. It actually looks pretty cute. Now, I know I mentioned in my previous video, I kind of reviewed a lash kind of similar to this one. And the only thing I don't really like about these type of lashes is when there's a very thick black band and the lashes are actually a lot lighter than the band. Because I feel like when you pair these on your eyes, all you actually see is lash band as compared to lashes. But let's go ahead and take one out of the packaging. Now, nothing on here says that these are synthetic. Doesn't say they're mink. It doesn't say they're foam mink. Doesn't say they're silk. Doesn't say any description of what they are. And that's the only thing that's kind of sketch about these type of lashes is that you don't know what they're made out of. But I mean, do y'all really know everything you put on your body or in your body? Not really. But anyways, this is what they look like, and I'm sorry if my camera's not focusing. I've dropped this camera like 100 million times on accident. It just, I don't know what happened. So it's been kind of blurry. I had to fix it. And so I'm hoping that you guys can see, because all I can see in my monitor is what I'm showing you. I don't know if it's blurry for you guys. I hope it's not. But these look like very plasticky lashes. They definitely don't like they're of high quality. Even though they're like a plastic, they don't have as high of a shine as a really, really cheap lash. So let me grab my scissors and we will get to trimming and trying on. I'm going to go ahead and just trim the edges from the front of the lash. I'm going to be trimming them from this front of the lash. I don't really like to trim from the edge of the lash, which would go towards the outer portion of your eye, because that's where I want the lash to be the longest, because I feel like that just accentuates my eyes a little bit better. Now, I'm an idiot and I dropped my new glue that I use. And I'm just really funky about my glue hitting the ground and then putting it on my eyes. So today I am using a black glue that I found at Marshall's. It's by Cala and it's their lash adhesive in the color dark. It's a really good glue. You have to pour it out, let it sit for a little bit, let it get tacky, and then apply it on. But if you're somebody who's wearing eyeliner and you want some black glue, Cala makes a really, really good glue. So let's go ahead and try this one on. And hopefully our journey is 100% better with this lash. Now already we're off to a better start, because as you all saw, if you haven't already seen, but in the previous video, oh my God, y'all, we could not get the lash to stick for the life of us. Like, we really couldn't. And sorry, my phone goes off in every video. I keep my phone on loud ring for personal reasons. So you guys might hear a couple of sports notifications. You might hear my mama and my sisters texting me, because that's what we do, fam. We just text and chat all day. But anyways, let's go and apply this one on. Ooh, I think I trimmed this one down. Not as much. Okay. This is what Sassy looks like. So yeah, so at least I'm giving you guys a good example. I trimmed this one down not as much as the left side unintentionally. That was not intentional. The left side I trimmed down a lot more. This one, there's a little bit more hairs. I could probably trim it down at least a couple of more lash hairs. But this is what it looks like. So what do you all think? She's like, I'm surprised, because I was expecting kind of the same situation we had before, where it was just like a black lash band with very thin hairs, so you wouldn't see the lashes. But I like this lash so far. You get like a nice like curl protrusion. It's actually very comfortable, and the band is definitely not poking the inner and outer corners of my eyes. I have very, very sensitive eyes, and so far there's nothing irritating. It feels very comfortable. And when I look straight ahead, I really don't see like an array or a shadow or a cast over above my eyes of eyelash hair. So I am pleasantly surprised with Sassy. Let me know what you all think. This is off to a good start. I know we only have 2 lashes here, but what I really, really like, again, is that you do get a second pair. So if you really wanted to get creative and maybe trim one down a little more, use maybe just the edges for a wing lash. You guys know in the previous video, I showed you guys how if a lash doesn't work out, cut it in half, cut off an edge. If your real lashes are long enough, you can pair a false lash on the edges of your eyes to kind of just give you like an elongated cat eye. But I actually really like this lash. I'm so pleasantly surprised. Like, I would actually wear this lash on my natural days, like my market days, my daytime days. Maybe around the house. This is not a weekend lash for me, y'all. This isn't the type of lash that you want to do a dramatic look with, right? You can't really do a smoky eye. You can't really do a halo eye. You could do a glitter eye, but this is more for my natural babes out there. And I dare I say, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but maybe more for the more mature audiences out there. For those of you who are older in age and don't want something that is just so bam in your face, this type of lash is actually really nice. I feel like this would look really nice on my mom, because she likes these type of lashes where it gives her a little bit of oomph, but not too much where she feels uncomfortable and she feels like she's wearing too big of lashes. So I am so happy with this lash, you guys. I might just wear it for the rest of the day. So Let's go ahead and move on to the next lash, which is our last lash. I know this video is probably going to be short, but I kind of want to play around with this one. So this one is in the style Bombshell, and she definitely looks like a bombshell girl. Looks like she's about to drop a bomb on your lashes. Like, this one is big, and I'm not into really big lashes. It's just not my jam. I feel like on me in particular, there's some people who could totally get away with very large lashes, but I feel like they weigh down my eyes and kind of make them look lazy. My younger sister, on the other hand, can wear huge lashes and they don't make her eyes look crazy. It just looks like she's wearing some big ass lashes. But this is what these look like. So these are super full. These remind me of like old school lashes before we hit the game of like 3D lashes, before we hit the game of Lily, Batty, and basically all those brands out there that give you that IG Batty look. I feel like this is what we got kind of stuck with, right? We got stuck with the Rite Aid looking lashes and then these. So this is a super bushy lash. Let me take these off so we can go ahead and proceed with Bombshell. Now, the band is a little thick, and that's only because there is so much lash, you guys. Like, let me go ahead and just give you an idea pre-trim. Like, this lash, holy cow. She's gonna overtake your look. So, like, if you're doing light makeup like I did today with a very bold fall lip, I mean, it could look decent, but it's a little much, y'all. Let's go ahead and trim this one down, and this is the one I kind of want to manipulate. So there's a couple of lash bands sticking out. So I'm just going to trim off the band, and I'm going to angle cut the lash, round it out. And then we're going to go ahead and apply some glue and then just apply this as is. All right, so let's go ahead and apply some glue. I have it here sitting, getting tacky. Just using the edge of a regular brush to apply this on. And let's go ahead, let her dry. Let's apply. Lord, she is a honker. See, it's the only thing about black lash glue. I don't know if you guys could see if my hands are in the way, but I got like a little dot of glue right there. That's fine though. Okay. This is huge, you guys. Okay, so I kind of have an idea with the one I want to apply on the right eye. So we're going to do some lash surgery, y'all. We're going to go ahead and trim off the lash band. So what I'm talking about is, if you guys can see, there's a part of the band sticking out. Now, what I want to do is trim it per usual, just so it could fit my eye. And I want to see if on this type of lash, I can kind of give it like a better wing type of look. Now, what I mean by that is I'm going to kind of try to trim the hairs and just kind of shorten them towards the center. I kind of want to see if I can give this a better look. It might not work out, but that's okay. They were super cheap, so we could just see. I'm kind of just cutting as I go and seeing if I can get a more winged look. So this is what it looks like. I kind of made it look more wingy. And we're just going to go ahead and try it on. If you guys have the patience to do lash surgery and kind of manipulate the lash, go ahead and try that out. I mean, I don't do that often with my false lashes, but for something like this that's just way too big, and I still want to kind of make it work to at least get my money's worth, you know, try out some lash surgery. So I want to show you guys what I did up close. Now, it might not look the best because I would need to perfect a little bit more, but I trimmed off the hairs towards the center to kind of give that winged look, because this lash is very much in your face. It's very much, it has layers, but there's like no dimension to it, right? It's just a straight on lash. There's no layers. I'm sorry. There is layers, but basically what I'm trying to say is that It's not like the lash goes like small and then longer. It's not like the lash has a small hair and long hair, small hair and long hair, where you're getting a dimension to it. It's very much just sits on your eye and kind of does nothing for your eye shape. It's just there. It's just bold. Now, this lash is a good lash, and I hope this doesn't come off offensive, but I would say that this lash is really good for a Halloween look, for a nighttime look. So for example, if you are going to a Halloween party and you're going to be a cat, or you're going to be doing like a sugar skull on your face, or you're going to be doing a very dramatic Halloween look, and you need a lash that's going to stand out, hit up the 99-cent store and grab Bombshell, because this lash is going to stand out against any look you do. This is not an everyday lash. This is definitely not a lash you want to wear to work. It's not one I would really wear to do my groceries, but to each their own. If this is something that you feel beautiful and confident in, go on with your bad self, but it's not something that I would. I personally like how the lash looks better with how I manipulated it, how I kind of made it look more like a wing. Now, I definitely would need to clean it up some more, maybe make it a little bit shorter, and then maybe kind of like trim these to give more of like a wing look. But I just wanted to show you guys how you could totally manipulate a lash, even if you don't like how it looks. Now, this lash is definitely not something that I would advise that you just use a corner of and do a wing lash, because it's just going to look crazy. I don't think anybody's natural eyelashes are anywhere near this length. So if you were to cut this lash in half, glue the edge on the edge of your eye, it's going to look like natural lash, and then bam, a bunch of like false lashes. So I don't recommend that. But I do have to say that the lash is actually pretty comfortable, and the hairs are not too shiny. I mean, they are plastic, they are fake. I mean, you can hear that, right? It's plastic. But it's not too much, right? It doesn't look like it's too fake. Now, the lash band is not poking around my eyes, so it's actually really comfortable. The only thing that might irritate you guys is that the lashes are so long. They're kind of like poking in here, and they're kind of poking around my eye space, but not in a painful way, more of like in a ticklish, itchy way. So that might bug you, for those of you out there who don't like that feeling. But other than that, I don't hate these lashes, but I don't love them. Like, I know I could be able to get some use out of them. I could definitely manipulate them and get creative with them. Do I really want to take the time to do that? Absolutely not, when I have hundreds of other lashes that I can use. But to get my money's worth, heck yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking that extra step. So if you're in the market for a good lash for Halloween, for dressing up, maybe, dare I even say, for pictures, if you're trying to go for that type of look, yeah, I'm not judging, everyone likes their own type of lash, then you would like this one. So I do have to say, I am very, very surprised at the fact that I actually like these lashes. And again, this brand is called Uncommon Cosmetics. I have never ever heard of them. I have never seen them in any drugstore. So they might just be one of those off the wall brands that is sold at the 99-cent store. So if you guys do have one near you, or a Dollar General, look out for the brand Uncommon Cosmetics. Let me know if they have these 3D lashes. Let me know if you pick them up and if there's other styles, because I would be genuinely interested to try more lashes from this specific brand. So I hope this video was more informative for you all as compared to the last one. If you really liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Before you leave, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It does mean a lot to me. I know you hear a lot of people say it, but you know, when you subscribe to the channel, it does help grow the audience. And what helps even more is if you click that bell so you get notified of when I do upload. I'm going to try to be more consistent, like I said in my previous video. Schedules have been changing, so it gets a little bit difficult to film. And then Kishi had gotten pretty sick, so I'll give you guys an update on that when he is awake, because I don't want to bother him. Him and his sleep, he needs it, or else he's a little grumpy. But anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this lash video, and please always remember during this time to spread peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.